Hey guys, let's cut a circular bubu dress. The total length of this dress is 38 inches. To get the length of the long blouse, subtract the frills, the length of the frills from the total measurement. We are using 13 inches for our frills. So minus 13 inches, the total length of 38 inches, giving us a length of 25 inches for the blouse. Add your seam allowance and then you are ready to apply the measurements. To cut a circular flare, you need 4 folds of fabric. The formula for cutting a circular flare is 6.18 divided by the circumference you This formula is applicable when you are cutting circular skirts, circular dresses, and that's how to also calculate the total length of fabric you would need when cutting a circular piece, either 360, 720, or 180. Stay on this page for more tutorials. Let's get right into it. Here, I have folded the fabric into 4 folds, and I'm going to mark my length. 25 inches after the subtraction, and our seaming allowance is half an inch. Arrange the fabric properly to remove all folds and measure your desired length. Now cut. After cutting the length, let's cut the neckline. The design is a V-neck and then a round neck. We will be using a neck depth of 3 inches. Sorry, the camera wasn't really focused. And a depth of 1 inch for the back neckline. And for the front neckline, I use 9 inches and a depth of 3 inches. Before you mark your neckline, make sure 2 folds of fabric are facing you. Yes, like shown in the video. Cut the back neckline and then open up the folds of fabric and cut the front. Do not cut them together. You'd see why later. So here I opened up my fabric and then I cut the V-neck out. This design does not have any stitching at the shoulder. Your design has a stitch on the shoulder. Remember to add your seam allowances. Now we have our rectangle for the circular dress. Map out your armhole, the width of the dress, and how wide you want the dress to look. Kimono dresses are usually free. So here I'm marking a depth of 12 inches for my armhole or armhole opening on both sides of the fabric. Now mark your waist measurement, shoulder to waist measurement. Now apply how wide you want the bubu to be. The markings are done on the right side because most of the stitching will be done on the right side of the fabric, the armhole depth. This bubu is what we used to call pata pata. This is a new version and it has a circular hem. I used 7 inches on each side and then I turned the wrong side and marked my waistline again and where I'll be stitching the belts. shoulder to waist, mark your shoulder to waist. And then from the center, you mark your width, and then you mark where you'll be placing your belt. Mark it all the way to the hem. That's how wide you want the bubu to be from your 12-inch mark. That's what you see me doing. Then connect the lines. Mark your waistline on both sides. Once you are done with that, fold the fabric back into the 4 folds and let's cut the circular hemline. One might ask, why not shape before you add your measurements? Working with the rectangle for your measurements will be much easier than cutting the circular part and then your measurements. Well, this works for me. You can freestyle the circular part. From the video, I measured a few inches from the center front. Now, to cut your frills, measure the entire circumference of your circular blouse. Multiply that by 4 and then you have your total measurements for your frills. Okay guys, come back later for a part 2. Love you and bye. See you in my next video. Bye bye.